Hi guys, this is Isabel. I'm here with another beauty video. So today is the unboxing, unbagging of my Tribe beauty box in a bag. I'm so excited. I always love receiving my Tribe beauty box. This beauty box is a bi-monthly subscription, and I pay for it. You know, it's with my own money. This is not sponsored. This is not a PR anything, but I just wanted to let you know that it is bi-monthly, and I will put the amount down here just so that you know how much it costs per month. Because the box is from the States, it costs me more. I'm in Canada, right? So, but I don't care. If when I was looking at all of my beauty boxes, I've unsubscribed from a bunch of them, from most of them, except for this one. And I'm trying to keep my pajama subscription box, but I haven't been charged for October's yet. So I'm thinking that, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get my October box. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 beauty products. Sometimes you might get some skincare products as well. And I have, to this day, this is my 3rd one. Yes, this is my 3rd one. And to this, I still use all the products that I've received from Tribe. You'll see in the try-on portion some of the products that might peak from BoxyCharm or Ipsy's. Out of all the boxes that I've ever received, all the subscription boxes I've ever received, Tribe is the only one that I still regularly use the products from. It's my all-time favorite. That's why I can't bring myself to cancel it. I absolutely love it. I love what the company stands for. I'm sure you want to hear me blab less and show you more. It always comes with a card, the different products and the prices. So I will let you know what the prices are as we're going along. And I'm sorry, it seems like my voice is kind of cracky for some reason. Anyway, so the theme for October is Dusk to Dawn, which works out perfectly, and you'll understand. So the very first thing on the list is from Gerard Cosmetics. It is and I'm going to try not to get there we go. And it is the Defense Anti-Pollution Palette. It says, showcase your inner artist with Defense, a highly pigmented smoky palette featuring 12 bold shades that instantly bring attention to any makeup look. And now it might be a little dirty because I did try this on first, right? So this is how I created the look that I'm wearing. And these are the shades. So I will tell you all at the end what I think of everything. So this was the first product, and this retails for $34 US. This was a variation. You could also receive the La Splash Classic Horror Eyeshadow Palette, which was inspired by the golden age of horror. And that one was a lot more colorful, and it retailed for $27 US. I wanted something a little less, you know, crazy colors or bright, bold colors. I wanted to have a few more the mattes and that stuff, and I kind of like the fact that it has both some warm and some cool tones in here and some nice satins. I think I figured out what a satin looks like now. And, okay, so the next product, which I was so excited about and I already have experience with, it is the Gerard Cosmetics. I never know how to call it. It is the Clean Canvas Eye Base, and this is in the shade Fair because I got to choose which one I wanted, and I didn't close this up properly. I already own the medium, and I absolutely love it. It is phenomenal. One little bit of this will it covers up everything. I mean, it's what I put as a base, and it's the perfect blend of tackiness and powderiness finish. Words, so great. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love it. And it's just the perfect base. That's literally what's written here. So the Clean Canvas Eye Concealer and Base retails for $22 US. And that's what the top looks like. And it looks kind of crappy. So let me fix here. So from Gerard Cosmetics, they're becoming one of my favorite brands. So the next product I'm so excited about, it is the Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampule from Earth Harbor, and it is a nice blend of of red algae and plant stem cells. And look what it looks like. I don't think the oil is like that. I think that is the bottle level, but it's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see it properly here, but oh my gosh. It helps to renew your skin through stem cell technology while restoring depleted antioxidants. Please bring it on. It helps to normalize your skin pH. It smooths out fine lines and wrinkles and envelops you in a sensual ritual with her velvety consistency and citrus blossom aroma. Has a little tiny little bit of a smell, but it doesn't smell like fragrance. It smells, like it doesn't smell like they added fragrance. It smells like the ingredients that are in here, and I fell in love with it. First time I tried it, I noticed the inside of my hands were a little dry. As I'm growing more mature, I've noticed that the inside of my hands are drier. So just for fun, I put tiny little bit of oil and then rubbed it in. It sinks in right away, and it just, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't leave a greasy residue. It's a beautiful, beautiful oil. And I actually applied it as my moisturizer before I put my primer, and you'll see in the try on portion. I absolutely love it. And it's going to be hard to put her aside for a little while I finish some of the other oils I have. I have one from Herbivore that I'm finishing up, and that also is like, I call those dry oils because they dry in so perfectly. But this one, I'm so excited to have. I really like the feel of their packaging. And by the way, just so that you know, Earth Harbor are purely natural, they're ethical, and they're C-active. So I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out. There's tons of logos here on the side, and it's plant-based, no GMOs. I'm looking at myself again, I'm sorry. No GMOs, vegan, cruelty-free, fair trade, sustainable, non-gluten, or no gluten added, or soy, so no soy. They make small batches at a time, and it is women-owned. Love that. So that is probably one of the products I'm the most excited about. I'm excited about all of them, but I'm just saying. Okay, next is the Suva Beauty Illusionist Liquid Lipstick. It is a matte lipstick, but that's what I'm wearing. And you'll understand why it's actually not as matte as I wanted it to look juicy instead. And I didn't tell you, this retails for $48 US. Is formulated to deliver a punch of opaque color and comfortable flexibility. It also has a little hint of mint, like it gives a little bit of a plumping effect. Anything can help me because I don't have that many lips. Like my lips aren't very big, but love this color. It's beautiful, beautiful, cool toned color. Okay, and this retails for $18 US. And then the last product is the Lumos Liquid Metals Duo from Lash Cosmetics. So you see Lumos here, hopefully you can see it, and then it says Lash. This has a jumbo felt tip liner on one side, and it also has liner and cut crease definer. Oh, see, I actually used it in my corner, but you'll get to see. I could have used it, but with the way my eyes are, would you really want to see a cut crease with this? I think not. And this was another variant. Technically, there were 3 variants in this month's box, and I'll tell you about these at the end. So it's a buildable, water-based. It contains superfine glitters in a clear base, so there's not going to be any fallout, and we didn't see any fallout at all. So I really liked it. The liner was actually comfortable to use. I just you'll see how I applied it. So it was a little bit time consuming, but you know, we made it work. Now for the variants, like I said, the first one you got to choose your palette, and the other one was also from Less Splash, and it was a classic horror eyeshadow palette. And I didn't tell you that this also retails for $18. I'm sorry, US dollars. But this here, yes, so this one retailed for $34, and the next, the Less Splash Classic Horror Eyeshadow Palette, retailed for $27 US dollars. And if I find a picture, I'll try to insert it about here. Okay, so the next product that was a bit of a variation that you got to choose was your Gerard Cosmetics, because what could work for me might not necessarily work for other people. So for me, fair would work and dark would not necessarily work. I'm trying to figure out how I could make that work. Maybe as some kind of contour, but I'd have to use very little and then blend it out right away, because once it dries, it stays, it doesn't move. So, and then the final variation was between the Less Splash Liquid Model Duo and the Rejuvenating Eye Gels Patch Single that retails for $15, and it's from a company called Patchology. And oh yes, okay, so they were they're biodegradable eye gels, eye gel things that you put underneath. So I don't know which one I would have preferred, because I probably would have used the eye gels even on the video, because I love eye patches. But I still found some good use, and I might actually still use it. So anywho, if you want to see how I created this look using these beautiful products, then keep on watching. Okay, so we'll get started, because we have a skincare product, and that would be the Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampule from Earth Harbor, and you saw this before. And because I've already tested it a little bit on my hands, I'm just gonna add a little bit, and this will be like my moisturizer. And if you're wondering about this, I was about to put my primer when I realized that I hadn't used this guy. So it feels really good, like it just goes right in. So this will be perfect for this time of year. I don't know if I'm going to be wearing it every day because it is an oil and I have combination skin, but it feels really nice. So before this, I only washed my face, and I used my Good Molecules Vitamin C toner. It says other things, but I don't remember what it is. Okay. It's pretty much all in my skin, so that's good. Now I'm going to be using the silicone-free priming moisturizer from Good Molecules. I have a bit of a penchant for good molecules. Another brand that I'd love to try is The Ordinary. They seem to have some really good products and they seem affordable too, so that'd be nice. This primer has become like my favorite moisturizer for this time of year, where I need a bit more help because I know I seem to stretch, but it feels good. So now, yes, so I really like using this moisturizing primer because I find that it does grip very well, but it also acts kind of as a two-in-one, you know, like it's my moisture step, but it's also helps to prime my skin. Now I do use one more product, and that's my sunscreen. I'm going to be using my Kula Mineral Sun Silk Cream, and it has an SPF of 30. Yes, it's tiny. It was a sample from one of my old Ipsy bags. I forget what month now, but oh my gosh, it has to be my all-time favorite. Now I have to make sure that I let my moisturizing primer sink in all the way before I actually use sunscreen. So the reason it's so great, it says it's formulated with shea butter, macadamia. Just realized I look really cute with that banana. Macadamia seed oil and a plant-derived silicone alternative to deeply hydrate, smooth, and nourish the skin. And I like that. It says that you can use it morning and night. Okay, I don't understand if you guys can see that. See, it says AM, PM, but it says suitable for daily use. I don't know if you guys can see that. If I turned it, oh, suitable for daily use. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. It's just a tiny little bit tacky. Feels so good, makes my skin feel so nice and smooth, and my skin feels even smoother now that I've used the oil. I'm definitely going to be using that. The reason I wore it underneath is because it's a drier oil. When it's for me anyway, that's the way I like to use oils. If it's a drier oil and I need some extra help with my skin, then I'll use it as, you know, like underneath my moisturizers. And if I have an oil that doesn't sink in quite right away, like the LMS Rose oil that a lot of people have received in their BoxyCharms last year around this time or around Christmas time. And that oil doesn't actually sink in right away. So that one I like to use as, you know, on top of all the moisturizers so that it seals everything in, and it just, it helps the moisturizers work well. So I hear, so that's what I do. And I do that at night because I wouldn't put that under foundation. So I'm gonna go wait for my primer to work. Then I'm going to add my sunscreen. And then after this, what am I going to do? I was thinking about using my QMS Active Glow Tinted Day Cream today. I don't want to go super like glam. I just want to, you know, I want to look glowy. It's the theme of the season, right? It's glowy. So I'm going to be applying this, and chances are I'm just going to blend it in with a brush this time, just to see, because I've never actually used it with a brush. I've always only used it with a wet sponge. So I don't even know if it covers well, but we will see. And then once all that is done, I will be back for the rest of the try on. What do you guys think? I feel like I look a little bit orangey. I wanted to give it a chance, but I don't know. Maybe it needs to oxidize a little more, a little less. Who else has tried this from their BoxyCharm? I think it could be okay. It could work. Except, who else thinks that it smells to high heaven, like seriously, why put so much fragrance in it? I don't know if it's the ingredients in it or what, but it has to be fragrance. It has to be because the smell lingers. Like I can still smell it on my skin. Seriously. Now, I did apply some, waited a little bit, and then I also reapplied in this zone. Right now, everything is kind of tacky, so I don't know. Let's see what happens with this. Now, obviously, this is not a review on this product, but just wanted to let you know where it came from and everything, etc. So now what I'd like to do, since I'm still a little bit tacky, I want to use my Mineral Wear loose powder from Physicians Formula. Yes, the cap is off and it does come with this. If you're hearing some noises underneath, just don't pay any attention to it. Oh wow, it's kind of light. Why is it that whenever I would put it on, it would look, what? This is a cat. What you're hearing is a little kitty that we're fostering / thinking about adopting. It looks more like I'm highlighting, but whenever I try to put this on my face, it's probably the, will you stop trying to eat my tablecloth? Gosh. It's probably because of this guy here. I think it's because of this, that it's actually darker, because I was trying to contour with this guy. Sorry if I'm not looking directly at you. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. Why? Oh my gosh. Does anybody know how to contour their nose properly? Because whenever I do, I seem to, see, like I just make a huge mess of it. Actually, since it doesn't seem like it's making much of a difference color-wise, I'm just going to do this here. Basically going to use it as a way of holding down and taking some of the glow off. It's a little glowy. I'm not used to all that glowy. Okay, so yes, oh, this I purchased myself. I was looking for powder. Do you want to meet everyone? You want to come here and meet everyone? We're still trying to come up with a name. I like the name Mitch. I don't know why. I look at him and he's a Mitch to me. And he doesn't want to meet anyone right now. He wants to play. So we'll do that later. Okay, so the next product from our box is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas, and the color, well, it's Clean Canvas Eye Concealer and Base, and this is in the shade Fair. And as you guys know, I already use this product, but not in Fair. I use it in medium. It usually works really well. But this time, oh my goodness, I did not want to destroy the box.
Well, I'll have to destroy the box because I can't get it out of there. I'll just show the products when I do the intro. Okay.
So, this is what it looks like. And when you open it up, oh, this one has a seal. I'm just gonna place it at the bottom. I'm so sorry about the noise, and this is the product. It's very messy, but oh, so necessary in my case. Okay, so I'm going to apply it like this for the moment. I don't know why I didn't bring my mirror. And I'm using my phone as my mirror. Hopefully the music I put in the background will actually help. I'll go get my mirror. Okay, I'm back, and oh my gosh, illuminated much? Okay, now I need to do the same thing for the top because it doesn't look like it's very well blended. I'm just using some from the little plastic cover protector thing. And yes, I like to apply it with my fingers. I find that it blends really well with my fingers. Oh my goodness. Guess who came to visit? Hi. And this is he. He showed up at my ex's house. He was just chilling on one of their patio chairs and on their porch, and they're dog people. So he put the little guy in the bathroom. Why? Why are you all over the place? Why are you all over the place? Okay, go play. Go play with your toys. Yes, so because they are, he's not listening. I love kitties, but he's a baby and he's a handful. I always said I did want to have a puppy because they're a handful, but no, kitties are just as fun. Well, I gave him one of his toys and he's very happy, so you'll hear maybe a little bit of scratching from his nails. I haven't, like I said, we're still debating whether we're keeping him or not. Sorry, that was driving me nuts. I think I need a little more powder under there. Oh, I said under there because it's like in the corners of my nose. It feels like the moisturizing, the tinted moisturizer is just like pooling there. Oh, lovely. Okay, so today's my only day to film. Yes, I really like this one. I'm still going to use my medium, but I love how this one looks. This one is beautiful. When did I tell you it was okay to go on the table? Okay, so now that we've done this, I'm going to go put on my brows because I won't be able to figure out where I'm going from here, and I'll be right back. We should be good for a while because I think he's eating. Wow, how I spoke too soon. I think we're going to have a little bit of quiet time now because he's being quiet, but I'm not going to speak too soon. Okay, for my brows, I use the same thing I used last video, which is my L'Oreal Micro Ink pen. It's by Brow Stylist. Apparently this is like a dupe for the one from Urban Decay, I think. Anyway, quite the learning curve because of the angles, but if you're patient and you just go gently, you can make it work. Anyway, I make it work. So if this one is crap, allegedly crap compared to the one that everybody's talking about, like the higher end, then I'd love to try the higher end because this one I can make it work. And I usually just make, kind of fluff up my brows with that one and make them more apparent. And then I use the Real Her Definer brow pencil. And I use this guy for the front here, so that it looks softer in the front. And then I use my e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush the spoolie, and oh yeah, I could have used that too. Well, there we go. That's what I wanted. I just, oh, and I used the definer, yes, the definer portion of the Brow Contour wow, the Brow Contour Pro, and I may have ordered it. I don't remember. This is from Benefit, by the way, and it's like one of those, you know, old school types of pens, but it feels kind of cheap, to be perfectly honest with you, and I don't like that they're kind of thick. I find like I don't like the brow portion at all, unless I would just put a little bit of color and then use something like this, like that kind of a brush to really define. But anyway, I use the definition to kind of clean up the brows, which, oh yeah, okay. And then I just use the heat from my fingers to kind of blend that in, but now remember that I had that brush over there. Okay, now that my brows are on, let's go for the palette. I'm sorry, Tanya Nicole, I just said it very much like you do, so the palette. Okay, so this is from Pure Cosmetics. It is the 12-piece anti-pollution eyeshadow palette. Why is it anti-pollution? It locks in enviable looks while helping to protect skin against environmental stressors like pollution. Rich in pigment, these shamelessly bold, easy to blend shadows instantly bring drama and attention to the eye look with matte shimmer and satin finishes. Oh, lovely. Will they actually tell me which ones are shimmer and which ones are satin? Because as you know, I don't know the difference. Okay, this is what the palette looks like. It's, oh, you're just gonna see my, oh, there we go. We found an angle. Okay, so you see how, like, it has that thing where, like, the smoke kind of moves and anyway, it's really cool. But that's not why we're here. Okay, it comes with this pretty protector. And it has a giant mirror that spans the whole. Here are the shades. Now I think oh goodness, I'm trying to find the best angle. There we go. Okay, so these are beautiful shades. The thing is, I might, oh, there's a slight scent to them and I like that. Okay, I might just go for like I'm going to go for a very subdued kind of eye look. I know, it's boring, but I really want to do that. And because of one of the next products you're going to see, I'm going to get started with, I'm going to choose, oh no. Oh, that is so not good. Oh, I'm a little perturbed. I thought maybe it was my brush that was full of dark color, but when I fluffed it on my brush, when I fluffed out my brush, there was no dark color underneath. This is Overcast, this one. Sorry, hopefully you can see. Okay, there we go, Overcast. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, to pick it up without. Okay, so yeah, you can. You see how it's gray underneath? It's weird. Okay, well, we're going to use that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm all about the cool tones these days, but I love warm tones, but I really want to go, you know, I want to match this, so we're getting out of our comfort zone here, okay? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be looking down here. So, okay, where's my crease? There's my crease. Okay, so I'm going to use this and windshield wiper motions. I don't think that you guys got a whole lot of a tutorial last time I had a video. No, that's right, I had to do the speed up because I had tried to post it. I was trying to export it, but nothing was working because so bad. Yeah, it wouldn't post. Oh, okay. Wow, did not want that much color, so yep, you need to go in gently, apparently. I do that all the time. I pick up way too much color. And then I wonder, why in the world do I have so much color? Now there's a reason for this. For years and years and years, I used, oh, I just saw color and I really want to use it now. I was gonna go simple, right? So for years and years and years, I used the same brand of makeup. And one day I will tell you what that brand of makeup is. It's associated to some kind of an MLM kind of a thing. So, but if anybody wants to find out about any of that stuff, you guys can let me know. Oh my gosh, it looks like okay, so this would have been the perfect, I didn't realize it was gonna be like that. It's like, it says it's overcast. It looked like it was like a nice light purpley, like a tannish mauve-y kind of color, but no, it's coming off as gray. I could have used that in my crease instead if I had known. Let's rethink this whole look, okay? Yeah. Okay, so yay, Gerard Cosmetics clean canvas, because I was able to just start over. I was saying that, okay, well, before I go into story time, here's what I'm thinking about doing. So, because I'm gonna go cool, I'm going to use this one in my crease instead. I want colorful, a little bit colorful, but you'll see what I'm thinking. And then this will be like my highlighter shade, which I should probably start with putting everywhere. And then I'd love to go into these, but they're kind of warm. What about this guy? Maybe I'll actually start, no, I'm gonna start with this one and we'll go from there. Okay, and that was called Dusk. And I'm going gently now. Okay, so yes, the reason I always pick up so much color is because when I was using that other brand for 1.5 million years, I'd always have to pick up so much eyeshadow in order to get any kind of pigment. They just, oh, there were mineral powders and they were amazing and they were this and that, and you know, back in the day when mineral powders were big. I'd have to like plow into the eyeshadows, but then I never use anything else. So how was I supposed to know that I was going to do that? So this is Dusk, and I really want to blend it out, like really diffuse it. I know that it doesn't look like that's what I was trying to do, but that's literally what I was trying to do. So yeah, they had their eyeshadows. Sorry, I'm skipping from one subject to the next here. I have a tendency of doing that, or of not finishing my sentences, so I'm very, very sorry about that. But yeah, so I would just like have to, you know, to get any kind of pigment, but I got used to it, right? For like 20 some years, that's the only product I used. Talk about brand loyalty. And oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted something nice and soft and diffused, but not like great in my face. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the same brush, but it looks like I need to Okay. I have two color switch container things, and I'm color switching on my pajama pants. What I'm going to do now is use Dawn, which is that beautiful pinkish red here. And I'm gonna put some out here to try to determine a crease. So yes, I used it. I used that type of makeup for years and years and years. And so the first time I ever used a really nice and pigmented palette, I was very surprised that that was a thing. So you can imagine my surprise when I realized that if you have quality shadows, you should not have to dig in, and they should be pigmented. And it's okay to have like bright colored eyeshadows. I wasn't used to it, you know? I'm just trying to get like to add some definition in the crease right there. And then we're going to define a little bit more. So it's almost like I'm going in this section here and I'm going into my actual crease, trying to, you know, like define. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm using my Luxie mini tapered brush. It is the 121. It's one of my favorite brushes to apply color with, and then I'm blending it with this Gerard Cosmetics fluffy brush. Yeah, that's how I'm getting all those colors to blend together. Okay, so which way am I going? Let's add more of that overcast, that strange purplish gray that it looks purple on the sides, but the insides are gray. I don't know. And I'm just going to deepen this corner here. The first palette that I really completely fell in love with came from my Tribe Beauty box. It was my very first one. It was the one for July, I think. June and July, or July and August, I forget. And it is the Lorac. Okay, here's where my confusion lies. It is either the Lorac chocolate palette. It's either the Lorac chocolate palette or the bakery palette. And the reason I'm so confused is because after I received one of these palettes from Lorac, I ordered the other one directly from their website. I completely fell in love with their eyeshadows. They're not that expensive for the amount of shadows that you get in a palette. If ever you want me to create a look, oh my gosh, please ask me to create a fall inspired look with one of those palettes. They're gorgeous. And yeah, they're so pigmented. I absolutely love them. So we did define a little bit better right here. I feel like I need a little bit more of that Dawn, just to bring a little bit more of this red, like here. You know what I mean? Or is this all turning muddy? Is it just me, or? I don't know if you guys have ever had this issue, but I'm gonna try to blend a little bit better. Yes, I don't know if you guys have ever had this issue if you post on YouTube. For those of you that already have a YouTube channel, comment down below if this has ever happened to you. My last beauty video, I had to take out a section of it. Or yeah, I actually just took it right off because, and it was like a 2-minute segment, because apparently YouTube did not want me to, I got a copyright ding on that because of the music. Except that the music I got from the iMovie app. I bought the phone, the iMovie app came with it, the music was mine to download. There was no cost, there was nothing, so I assumed that since there was no cost associated with getting that song, that there would not be any issues. It would basically, like, that music would be part of the whole thing, you know, like, oh, I'm going with the lighter beige. It's called Purity. So right here. Now again, I always go in fierce, so that could be why there's kick up. So because one of the songs I used only music from there, and I got a copyright ding. Like, what? So now I'm not going to use iMovie music anymore. I'm just going to use music from the YouTube library. Wow, did I just say that? Library. Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to lighten the inner corner. I find that it makes my eyes appear just a little less, like, close together. And yes, okay, so I'm not doing my inner corner right away or my underneath. Oh, and I think I want to go back with this color. I'm color switching, of course. Oh, this is tough because there's so many beautiful shimmers, but I'm kind of staying closer to the, that could be a satin. That red one, that could definitely be a satin. Is it just me, or do I need to like add a little more in to kind of make it less muddy? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm telling you, it's, I'm not blaming the powders. It feels more like user error here. Story with the kitty. So yes, he shows up on my ex's porch. He puts him in the bathroom, feeds him because he looks hungry, and he's not one to like cats. So, but he says he thinks he knows someone who would like to have the cat. So we're like, okay, well, no worries, we'll foster him until he has a home. Turns out the people that they thought the kitty might belong to, I'm going back in with that Dawn. I feel like, yeah, okay, that's what I want. I kind of want a little bit, like less of the gray and more of this color, you know, like, anyway. So, this was about a week ago. And during that time, he found out that the people were not going to take him. So he's like, okay, well, he knows of a cat rescue place. So if we want, he'll just come and pick up the kitty and bring him to the cat rescue. And we're like, well, we still haven't made up our minds if we want the kitty or not. You know, now that we see that there's a real possibility that he could be our kitty, maybe we'd like him to stay. So, okay, see, I like that better. You actually see more of the dusk color. There's less gray muddiness, in my opinion, anyway. Okay, so the next product, so that was the Pure Defense palette. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use it again. I really like the shades. the shadows in there. And I think I forgot how to human and open boxes because I keep ripping all of them. So the next product is this here, and it is the it is the Lumos Liquid Metals. And oh, this is in the shade Wizardry, I think. Yes, it's in Wizardry, and it is from the company called Lash Cosmetics. And on the one end, you get the black liner. Now, I'm not huge on black liner, but I'm going to try to just go into my lashes. And right away, I make a mistake. Okay, let's see what I can do here. I only put teeny weeny little bit on this eye. Now for the next one. Okay. Wish me luck. I might edit this part out because I'm probably going to end up with liner everywhere. You know what? I think that's going to be good enough for me today. I'm just going to do like a mini pretend wing. Just extending my liner a teeny tiny bit. Okay, so you can't see. Yeah, I don't even know how horrible it looks. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of liner right here, and I'm so scared of messing up what I already did. I think I just thickened that end. Okay. Yeah, I just thickened the end of just teensy weensy bit. I never wear liner, but for the purpose of trying out the products, I'm using it. And now for the other end, you get this beautiful, like, it's so pretty. And that I'm so good at this. Yeah, you need to know how, oh, this is so pretty. Look, I just diffused it a little bit. I think I feel like I need just a little bit more, you know, to kind of just make it fun. Okay. Kind of like this. Not something I'd wear every day. Like I said, I'm more of a warm toned kind of person. But okay, so now that we have our base look, I'm going to do my yeah, okay. That looks a little bit better. I kind of cleaned out that corner. Okay. So I'm going to apply my booster, my lash booster, and then usually which one do I use first? Yeah, lash booster, then this guy, and then my big ego, and I'll just do the top lashes and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I also went in with, oh, there it is, my Park Avenue Princess bronzer from Tarte. Ipsy, honestly, because it's a tiny little thing. And I applied that with my Luxie Tapered Face, number 520. Don't tell me that, oh, it was only dirty. I thought it was scratched. It's not going to be happy about that one. Okay, I am not choosing my blush yet because I want to finish off with the lip color first, and then I'll finish with the blush. I know it sounds weird, but I'm going to go apply something to my lips, like, because if not, then the next product is just gonna look weird. I'll be right back. I'm going to apply Sugar Rush, the Best Bud Lip Butter Balm from Sugar Rush, which is a sister company of, is it Tarte? I think there's also a reason why I wanted to put the balm on, not only because my lips were so dry, but the next product is this beautiful liquid lipstick from Suva Beauty. Oh, I hope it's not. And it is in the shade Illusionist. And it's a beautiful matte color, but it's a little dark. So I was wondering if I should put a liner on first. But everything I have, like this is the closest, but it has like a red undertone, you know, like it's, let me just test it out on the back of my hand, because sometimes you go by the paper and it's not the right thing, you know? I'm so glad I tried it out because they're literally made for each other. So I'm going to use a little bit just to define, but I put the balm on first so that it would be nice and soft. I was thinking about, for the sake of consistency, I was thinking about uploading my planner videos on Wednesdays and then my beauty videos on Sundays. Comment down below if you agree with that, or if you, it's just, I find that it works really well for me because beauty videos take a bit longer to edit and, you know, put together than planner videos. So, well, depending on what kind of planner videos I'm filming. But yeah, so just comment down below. Let me know what you think. Okay, I just realized two things. One, I didn't finish my under eye, so lovely. And two, I also have mascara underneath. Well, it would not be a makeup session with Isabel if I didn't have some type of makeup smeared on myself. So, okay, before the lipstick, before the magic, let's finish off the eyes. Ow. Ow, okay, that was a little tough to open. Now, what do we use? I don't want to use that overcast color, so I'm going to use beautiful tapered brush from Gerard Cosmetics. Color switched on my, they're fluffy pants, okay? So, and I'm going to use the shade Dusk. So that was the first one. It was a shade, which is this guy here. So that's what I'm going to use underneath. And I don't think I'm going to go very far. I just want to like, yeah. And then I want to go back in with the Dawn, which is the pinkier, like the satin color that we think is a satin color. Oh my gosh, it's going to slip out. Okay, yes, this guy, the same brush. Color switch. I'm not going to use that gray because if I use that grayish, mauvish color, it's going to look mud. It's not my favorite color, as you can tell. I think I have more of this on this side than this side, so I'm going to fix that after. Okay, so we're going to go Big Ego and let's keep our fingers crossed that nothing is going to happen to my lower lid. Do you see this? I don't know what I did, but yeah. Okay, so here I concentrated it mostly where it's supposed to go. And this one, I just kind of applied it everywhere. So let's go back. I don't want to ruin this one because this one's my favorite. So let's go here and do that so that we concentrate a little bit more. And when it dries, we're going to do something else. So I'm going to use Golden Hour right here. I just hit my mirror and I almost apologized to you guys, thinking that I had hit you guys. And I'm just going to amplify this just a little bit more by adding powder on top. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I can also see, I think, my dark circles. Can I don't know. I can't tell if I can. Oh my gosh. When I first started trying to put colors in my corner, because I don't have that much, you know, like some people have more of a corner. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I always had the worst of luck trying to put stuff there, and I'd end up with tons of color and shimmer in my eye. Okay, and now I'm going to use Flashing Lights, which is this one here. I'm just going to highlight a little bit right here, like embarrassed. My mirror turned off on me, just said I had enough. Okay, I hope it's not about to die because that would be shameful. Again, this side always in the shade, so it's a little tough to tell. Now let's go for the finishing touch. So this is the eyes. We have, oh, and this is a matte color. It's gorgeous. It's like a beautiful grape color, but I didn't want it to be matte. I wanted it to be nice and juicy because we're all about the glow these days, right? Oh my gosh, I still have some darkness. And this is not Hello Darkness, my old friend. I will go get some blush and I will be right back. So I decided I'm going to use my Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette from Beauty Bakery, and they did come with the poofiness, but I knew I was going to ruin them anyway, so I just took the poofs off. So I was thinking about going with Sip Sip Hooray. It's nice and light, and I love the fact that they already seem to have, you know, a bit of glow on them. And since I do have some texture, but not tons, well, I do, obviously, but I'm pretending I don't care. What I'm going to do, oh, this is no clue who this is from. It came in a set, I think, from an Ipsy something or other. Well, now that the try-on is done, you'll get to see me all cutesied up and see what I think of the Tribe Beauty Box for this month, or this bi-monthly season. So, see you in a bit. Now that you saw the whole try-on portion, I'm going to give you my opinions of what I love the most and what I think of this October box. So, I really like the palette. The only color that I have a bit of an issue with is this one, because this is called, and I forget the name, oh, it's Overcast. Okay, so this one, it presents as a almost mauve color, and as you saw in the try-on, it's more of a grayish color, and it's a little bit deceiving. And when you apply it, I found that if I applied too much, or you know, it kind of made the rest of the look muddy, so I had to go back in with Dusk and Dawn, which is funny, but those are hang on, it's these colors right here. So I had to go back in with these colors in order to make it not muddy. So, but other than that, I like the palette. Well, you already know you already know I'm obsessed with this, so I'm very happy. So that's 2 for 2. I really like this color. Whenever I like to use dark, cool colors, I'll definitely be jumping on this guy. So that's 3 for 3. Obsessed with this oil. Absolutely obsessed with it. Did I say there was 6 products? That's 3, 4, 5. That's 5 products. Where did I think there was a... Did I say there was 6? I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 products. So, sorry about that. Love this product so much. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. So that's 4 for 4. And this is the only one that I'm a little, it's okay. And it's not because of the product. I mean, like I said, the felt tip worked really well. I mean, for me, who's not the best with felt tip, it worked very well. The fact that it's a jumbo worked very, very well as well. Will I use it a lot? Probably not, because I don't normally use that. I prefer my powders to do my little corner, and it's marketed as a liner and cut crease definer, so I'm pretty sure I'm never going to use it like that, just because of the kind of the beautiful lids that I have. So I would have to say that this is a 4 out of 5, and that's very good. But all in all, I'm very, very excited, very happy with my Try Beauty box this month, or this bi-monthly, and I'm so excited for the next one. I always am. And comment down below if you have any questions, if you've ever tried the Pure Defense Anti-Pollution Palette, if you liked it. Yeah, so if you've ever tried any of these products, let me know, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye. Like a wren. I have a red undertone. That's my transition. So basically it's like the balm will be like, it will kind of shield and then everything. Anyway, you'll see. I have no words because apparently I can't even say red without calling it wren. So yeah. So now that my bra, I almost said now that my bra is on, now that my brows. You have a million toys right for me to say. Okay, so I'm still back.